back off, and that's going to be the thickness of my bolt. Okay? I'm just showing you how thick the head is. Next thing you want to do is put folders on it. You take a 30-degree triangle, and we make those two V's in it. Take your compass, come to where these two lines come together, open it to the top of the bolt head. And you draw those ovals. Then take your 30-degree triangle and bevel it off here. Here. Okay. Now, a bolt. Here's the end of my metal, and I've got to develop that nut, and you do it the same way.
We use a 30-degree triangle on those levels too.
What?
We use 30 degrees on those levels too.
Yes. Okay. And there is my bolt length, which is 3 3/4 inches. Yeah. Alright, the next thing we want to do is to develop our detail threads. And you've got 2 inches of threads. Come to the end of the bolt, come back 2 inches. And I'll start my threads right there. Now, do you recall back in 1800, you were taking that line and dividing it up? Okay. So what we do, you remember, take a line any distance, take your architect scale, pick an increment, 1/8, 1/4, 1/2, 3/8, any of them. Come to one end of it and mark it off, and then tie the 2 ends of these body lines parallel to it. Recall doing that? Now that's what I'm going to do here. Okay, I'm going to take off at an angle, and I'm using 2 inches. And I'm going to get 18 of them. Of course, I'll go through that nut, but I don't show any threads on that nut. Okay? I tie these 2 ends together. Then I'm going to, there we go. Then we'll take this 60-degree and here I go with my V. Okay, now, on the right-hand thread, I started with 2 inches, okay? All I do is shift half the distance of the pitch. Otherwise, I will come over 1 inch or 1 increment, and then here I go. Here is my 60-degree. Taking my straight edge. And I should have a slight angle. Well, I'm going to make it that way when they line up. Okay? And the same way over here. Now, on the end, take your 45-degree and flat it off right here, a 45-degree angle and a 45-degree angle there. And that will give you your chamfer on the end of it. And that shows you on page 368 how to do that. I'll be going over this again the next part. Okay? Now, one more thing. Listen up. Leave this line here. Leave this line here because you cut into that metal. You're exposing the hole. But here, erase a line. Now, if you erase it here, the line, you're telling me what? You're telling me that the metal is threaded also. But it's not. It's just a drill hole. Smooth drill hole, and you stuck a bolt in it with some threads, and you expose it. Now on the end, take away the line. Okay? All right, let's look at problem number 2. Number 2, you're going to do a hex head, and we're going to use the metric. You're given M30. Now that's the diameter of your bolt. You're given 3.5, and that's easy. There's your thread pitch right off the bat. And it's 100 millimeters in length, and we're going to develop 65 millimeters of threads. Okay? All right, here we go. Using that formula again, 1.5 times the diameter, and I want you to give me a heavy duty bolt nut. One and a half times 30 is how much?
45.
45. add 3 millimeters, and you're gonna have 48. That's the diameter of your bolt. That's the flat. The bolt is gonna be the diameter of the circle. 48 millimeters. Okay. And we're going to draw a hexagon around. How many sides of a hexagon? These corners, I want you to adjust. All right, on this, your ovals. By using a 30-degree triangle. From the compass to the top of the bolt. So, again, use 30, taking that out. Okay, are there any questions on how to develop the the ovals on this?
Yeah, what are the dark lines? What would be light?
Pardon?
Are they all going to be heavy lines on that, or are some of them going to be light?
This will be heavy. So this is the center line. That's all that is. But you'll need this line here, this one, and this one.
So the other ones are just light?
Huh?
So we let the other ones just be light?
Yeah. This one right here should be about 2, whatever you better than $1.